Hey all, welcome back to Skate Story. I'm Insetic, with me again is Blank Tester
Hey kids, how's it going?
and Turo,
Hello.
and we're heading into the fifth depth of hell in this chapter. Alright, and so we get introduced to advanced flip tricks. You have, shove-its on the bumpers, flips on the triggers, and yeah, you can combine them to do varial flips. Just, prime one of both before jumping, and yeah, you'll do a varial flip that combines those. You have the four main combinations, and then you can also double tap a bumper to do a 360 shove-it. And so then, yeah, you can combine those with flips to do a 360 version of the varial flips. You can also double tap a trigger to do a double heel flip or kick flip, but you can't combine those with like a shove it. But yeah, I mean, totally opens up, to the full kind of level of tricking, and of course you can do a nollie version of any of those. But
Right.
yeah, you'll see as you prime a more advanced trick, it really changes like kind of the shape of the bar, and sure, it's gonna be like really hard to impossible to get like a perfect flick, but it's kind of interesting, like the shapes that they make.
Yeah.
We sort of wondered, like, is that where you kind of have to move your foot or so in doing it actually? And I wonder if anyone has insight on that.
That
really don't think so.
That was my interpretation of it, that like the loops are kind of where you in your mind have to imagine putting a more complicated kind of pressure on the board. Right? Because, like, it's not the same thing as just pressing down as hard as you can on the board in this spot. It's like, you gotta press in a specific way to do it.
Yeah. That was a disharmonious chord there.
Yeah.
Wow, very hellish in nature.
Yeah, hellish for the Hellsea.
I have a music degree in music business, but that's what we call a scare chord in the music business.
That's what you know what?
Yeah,
you should
that's
say
the official
in
term.
the music business at the end of anything musical you say. And you have a degree.
I want to clarify two things. One, I'm stroking my chin right now, and two,
oh my God,
that's not what we call it.
Okay,
That's
so
not what anyway. That's just a chord.
Okay, wait a minute. So you have now you're just spreading misinformation, because I don't have any kind of degree relating to music at all. So if I say this is what we call it in the music business, everyone will, ignore me. But you're a music businessman. A business person.
No, I'm not anymore. I have a degree in it, but I'm definitely not that anymore.
That makes you a professional. Now, that's obviously not the definition of the word professional, but for the sake of this argument, I think it is.
A 5 count of cosmos in your stomach.
In the chat, if you know more about music than me, you could tell me what, like, the tone of that.
When you attend the Devil's Banquet, will you be too full? Too full for freedom? Is that the devil's trick?
Interesting, Mr.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was getting you full before dinner.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was a sick 360 melon grab.
Yeah, and then he never did anything cooler than that.
Yeah.
So, kind of really maxed out there, and then everybody else kind of kept going.
Yeah.
And he just, plateaued.
Kind of like how the coolest trick Danny Way ever did was a 360 air over the Great Wall of China, but it was a 360 air.
Right.
I feel like the location is
about
the bigger
time and
thing.
location. Yeah, time and location adds a huge amount of stees.
Has anybody ever done like a big trick in front on like a giant something like a great a monument or something during a lunar eclipse or solar eclipse or something? I feel like that would be kind of cool.
You'd have to plan far ahead.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, it could be done.
What's going on here?
Speaking of this, is kind of cool. You for like one hallway, you have like a Metal Gear Solid kind of sneaking thing.
Also got Metal Gear Solid.
You don't have to sneak by him, but it's
you don't have to sneak by him at all. I don't know if it's supposed to be inspired by Metal Gear Solid or if it's just
it's literally just to make you curious.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, you just walk over there and it's like you can't go over there, but you do sort of peek around and see that they're looking for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think there's no way we could go back to
Street.
this place, right?
It's a hub, so you can go back through the skater stream.
Yeah, but I mean, could you go back to that hallway?
Oh, yes, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
I feel like the guy is always looking for you. I feel like,
right?
after post-game of my first playthrough, I went back to... But yeah, you can go back through that door.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you've checked, then you would have said if there was something particularly interesting there.
Check yourself before you eject yourself.
Oh.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that goes out to all the, fighter pilots out there.
Yeah. That one goes out to my sister. Rest in peace.
Did she pass?
No.
Okay.
No.
But she might
she
be
is trained to
sleeping
be a pilot.
Oh, okay. And you know what? She might be sleeping at some point.
Yeah.
So, probably right now.
I hope she does rest peacefully.
I hope she is resting. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. And we've sort of future-proofed the episode, actually.
For when she does die.
When she does, in fact, pass away.
Oh, God.
No. We're gonna play this at her funeral.
To be fair, I should probably do this. Rest in peace, Mom. Rest in peace, Dad. Rest in peace, bro.
Oh, no.
Rest in peace, wife.
Getting real. Yeah. Rest in peace, me.
Rest in peace, Connor. Rest in peace, my cat. Dog already dead. She beat me to it.
Okay. All right. I wanna talk about that tricking system again. Yeah, because the skateboarding video games have always sort of had this combination of in Tony Hawk you press the diagonals and it's the varial flips, and it kind of lines up. But again with Skate's system, and especially this being digital, you're really hitting certain buttons to see okay, I do a frontside shove it and a heel flip, and that creates this kind of trick. It's just really cool to see. And I also wonder about first, just like with the certain spin tricks, this game, kind of the modern nicknames of certain tricks are what shows up. Instead of a 360 flip, it's a tray flip, or instead of a front side 360 shove it heel flip, it's a laser flip. And I always thought that was kind of cool, especially with laser flip and hard flip, because it's not an inward kick flip, it's a hard flip. It's what's the history behind some of the names of stuff?
And I think what that is that the hard flip so I think a lot of these names, at least for the more advanced flip tricks, started as hypotheticals before they were ever even done.
Yeah.
And then so the hard flip was called that because it was a hypothetical. It's oh man, that'd be so difficult
hard.
to do.
That's how
the only source of evidence I have for that is the Impossible's existence, which it was called that because it was thought to be impossible.
It's it's one of those things where whenever anybody comes up with a trick, the name of that trick had to start from somewhere. The meme has to start from somewhere, and when you hear where it started from, it's always relatively innocuous. You never hear oh, this meme blew up because a boardroom of people came up with what a great meme it would be, and then they launched it and it was great.
Yeah.
It's the reason it's called a hard flip is because some at this point probably nameless person said, man, that was really hard. That seems really hard. And they were yeah, that'd be the hard flip. And then every other name came after when things became less hard.
Yeah.
When the floor for what's expected of you to be able to do tricks Rose. You know, the name stuck around, but the implication of it isn't so hard anymore.
Okay.
So
Well,
this little,
anyways,
the penguin guy, he's
down in this level, you know, the moon is controlled by a deed, and so the penguin laid ownership of the moon.
Yeah. I mean, he said, like, look, it's the only thing deciding that the moon is owned is that somebody wrote it down, so I might as well be the one to own it, right? I might as well have my name on the deed and be the one who owns the moon.
Yeah. And the only thing he'll give it up for is the holy carrot. 40,000 screaming souls.
Yeah.
Inside one perfectly shaped diamond.
Yeah,
you know,
compressed.
now that is the epitome of blood diamonds.
Hell yeah.
Or like,
Well,
yeah, soul
I guess,
diamonds.
Yeah, soul diamonds.
He's even got a skeleton on display.
Yeah, this guy's... he's got
Doesn't
some
like
pondering
talk,
to do.
but
Yeah, he's got pondering to do.
yeah. We all do have pondering
That's a sick
to
fish.
do. Yeah. And then, like, you know, we were talking in the previous episode, we kept calling that Hubs music, like, you know, jazz when it was really like
Jazzy.
ska or something, but this really
Yeah.
is kind of like a free-form kind of drum.
Yeah.
See,
Solo
that
jazz.
was truly my nightmare. I never talk about the genres of music specifically, just because I don't feel comfortable being like, that's definitely anything. Even as an example, I'm nervous because that
Yeah.
was my fucking nightmare to find out that no, I'm completely using these terms wrong. I don't know what these fucking genres are, man. I just like what I hear.
It's okay, yeah, yeah.
You
My
see,
soul flows thicker than my soul's.
we in the business, we actually like to call that
In the music business?
Yeah, in the music business, to specify.
Yeah.
We actually like to call that music.
Yeah. See, that maybe
I
I
see.
shouldn't listen to it.
Yeah, no. Give up on the whole music thing. It's just not for
Yeah.
you.
I mean, maybe I can listen to it if I just only steal it.
Oh.
My thinking is, then I won't have to obey like music business rules, because I'm
Yeah.
already disobeying the business rule of buying something. Or, you know, if I just steal all the music, am I
Okay,
making
yeah.
any sense?
A little?
A little.
I want to know if the music business person thinks I'm making sense.
I am picking up a fraction of what you're putting down.
Okay, as long as I'm
I'm-
not
I am
making sense
gently-
to you, I think I'm good.
I'm gently wafting towards me what you're stepping in.
Okay,
That was
see,
an interesting combination of
I
words.
prefer that you don't understand it, actually.
Oh, is that true? Is
Yeah,
that true?
because I would prefer that your indoctrination into music businesshood has prevented you from understanding what I'm saying about this whole stealing music thing.
Oh, I'm very fond of participating in art without paying.
Okay, but I'm trying to avoid the business parts of it, and you said that identifying genres is part of music, and I don't want to do that.
Oh no, I was just making a joke that what we were listening to there in that store is music. As a matter
Oh,
of
that's
fact.
all. In the business, you call that
I'm interpolating.
music.
I'm interpolating the part where I explain what kind of genre of music is.
Great.
and
Okay,
instead
I'm
just
now
simply,
on board. Okay.
Yeah, I'm making a simple ironic joke in which
Okay.
I under-explain.
Aw, damn.
Okay, and I over.
Well, the subway station
Hey,
is
so
closed.
I want to talk about a movie that I just saw.
Yeah, sure.
Go on. You have my
Hard
attention.
left turn. I just saw a movie, and
Was it good?
I don't know if it was good. It was called Undertone. It was an A24 horror movie, and the vibe of the movie is basically like this lady is a podcaster, and she's the skeptic on this kind of like skeptic and ghost believer podcast. So the two of them will talk about some spooky thing that's happening, and she'll say some skeptic bullshit or whatever. And in addition to that, she's taking care of her mom who is sick. Oh man, I love the stickers in this machine. All four of them
Stickers.
are excellent.
Like, that one I
Plus-
think is an art piece, and then, yeah, hold on for a second with your
Yeah.
story, because when I
'Cause I
get
know
the
that-
rare one, which I don't think takes very long,
Yeah. This
the 5 in gold
the 5 in
is
gold looks
really
so
interesting,
good.
because, yeah, like, it has a
shit.
William Carlos Williams poem as the
Among the
description.
rain and lights, I saw the figure 5 in gold on a red fire truck, moving tense, unheeded, to gong clangs, siren howls, and wheels. Man.
Almost.
William Carlos Williams always had such a way with words.
Yeah, and also this is a cool skate shop. Like, it has, like, from a projector, it has that, waves crashing in, because this is Hellsea,
Yeah.
Yeah. Waves crashing, and old mother dies.
Oh, yeah. Lightning crashes. Oh, and we have dark tea.
Yeah,
Remember
it costs
Bile tea?
$90.
We're in
We're in
hell.
hell.
You know what? It's close to that in real life, too.
It's
All
true.
right, movie story?
Yeah, so the movie's called
Undertones.
Undertone. And so the movie, she's a podcaster. There's only 2 actors on screen in the whole movie. It's this main character and her mother. And then, like, the other podcast host, you never see him. You just hear him through her headphones. And then they're listening to spooky tapes, and they're very scary. And she keeps, like, looking back. And I'll give the movie credit for this, that I feel like the movie would have been better as a podcast. Because it's just really decently, the sound design is really good for both in her house and then in her headphones we're hearing the story she's hearing. And then, like, she's imagining we're hearing a recording of, like, someone walking through a house and something spooky happening to them. And so she's, like, looking back over her shoulder at her house and imagining that happening in her house, right? So we hear the creaking on the stairs while we're looking at stairs. And I'm like, okay. I'm seeing the filmmaker has clearly captured that vibe of, like, I'm hearing something spooky and imagining it in my own home. Fine. Did it need to be an hour and a half long? This is like a 10-minute idea. I just explained it in 5 minutes. I feel like, could you stand watching an hour and a half of that?
No, it feels like, was it basically like a in real time kind of movie where it was like one podcast recording session?
Unbelievably, no. Unbelievably, that was maybe the weirdest thing to me. They get, like, she starts recording the podcast episode at 2:55 a.m. And then she sits there, listens to 2 spooky recordings, which are a total of like 5 minutes, and she's like, I'm really freaked out. Can we resume recording this on Wednesday? Like 2 days from now? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, what kind of insane person records 5 minutes of a podcast at 3 a.m. and then resumes recording 2 days for, like, I don't understand.
Well,
There were so many things about the movie that I didn't fully grasp.
While we ponder about that, we're talking to Sean. And
Sean.
he's
Which
had
Sean?
it with his friends, Sean, and Sean.
Oh, fuck.
Topple their traitorous heads.
Yeah, I mean, Sean is... We all know Sean's can be kind of temperamental.
Yeah.
It's true.
And especially when you're around other Seans.
Oh, God, they're always fighting each other.
Yeah.
They're always fighting each other, and it's not even based on the spelling of the name. It's just that they are always fighting each other, and that's
They
fine.
just have poor chemistry,
Yeah, it
Too many
happens.
Seans.
Too many
Yeah,
Seans.
yeah. Which one is the worst? Is it Sean, or Sean?
I think Sean
I wish
kinda
YouTube still had
sucks.
polls. This would be perfect. I guess I could put up another quiz. So take the quiz.
I think
but,
you should.
If there's 5 options available in the quiz, you could do like a... No.
Oh, this
you
is
can't
me.
because,
This
yeah.
is me right now and all the time. I'm gonna do it. I'm absolutely gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it. My think piece and tore it
I
apart.
made some good points. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's kind of like weird. Like that one skeleton, like fractures and disappears when you talk to him. The others don't.
I think this one, he's like the point of him is that he's sticking around and stuck in this feeling. But
Yeah.
like when that feeling is a transitional feeling, that's more like them escaping from that hell, and then they shatter into whatever. And I assume reform somewhere else in hell to deal with their other problems.
Yeah, like let's see what this Sean has to say. Damn it, was that you, Sean? I'll get you. This is not the last of me.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So feeling small, shaking. Yeah, they don't even know which one is betraying them. They're all just angry.
Would you guys accept Sean spelled T-C-H-O-N?
T-C-H.
T-C-H.
T-C-H. That'd be like Chon.
It's more like Chon, but they say Sean.
I don't really decide how people's names are pronounced.
Yeah, right.
So,
I mean, they say Sean, but like it's written Chon.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I took about, what was that, like 35 seconds to accept it, but I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
I will never see.
12
Not after what they
seconds.
did to me.
Fast, actually. That's pretty good.
It bent, you disgusting stench. And then he breaks apart into
Little
skulls.
Skullamans.
Little Larrys
Fuck.
that you can collect.
I love that you call them Larrys, because I always forget that Larry is the name of the big skull guy that we saw earlier. So, like, in my head, I was like, Larry's is just the nickname you have for skulls. Like,
Yeah. So
my buddy
in
Connor calls them Larrys.
Yeah.
So in my family, we call geckos Fernandos.
Okay.
Because that is the name of my uncle.
Yeah.
And we my
He's a bit
sisters
of a gecko?
no, we learned that was his name because he goes by a nickname. But we learned that was his real first name the day my little sister saw a gecko for the first time.
Okay.
Like within 2 hours of us
Like
learning
all the
that knowledge.
same
So
sort of memory, yeah.
Yeah, so she just started calling them Fernandos, and so now we call geckos Little Fernandos.
That's great.
Nice, actually.
That's a nice family story.
Oh, I'm toppled. I bet it was you, Sean.
He's blaming the wrong Shaw.
Disappeared. Yeah. I mean, they don't know who's doing this to them.
Yeah, are
They
they
all have
under
it
the
out
cones?
for each other. See, that's the thing. Like, they're all stuck in hell. I mean, they were ex-best friends. They all should be, like, together in this to do something, but they're all snippy and bitey at each other.
That's true. They really should be unified, and instead they're divided on.
In their Seanness.
They're
Yeah.
divided on superficial things when they're really all the same.
They can't agree on their Seanness, and now they all have jaundice.
Whoa.
It's true.
Yeah.
Real story.
They're
But yeah, well, I mean, we
Yeah.
took out the other Seans, so let's see what Sean... How could you? Those are my ex-best friends.
Yeah, turns out, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Turns out because we're not Sean, we're always in the out group.
Yeah.
We were actually their token glass friend.
Oh.
And you know what? Tokens get spent, buddy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Eternity lock.
Eternity lock. Yeah, so in this section, there's this, like, eternity lock that I think if you stand still, it, you know, gets you and makes you reset at the start of the room, like crashing. But if you just move, it doesn't catch you.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Shaun White skateboarding. With the Zeppelins.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I wish it didn't.
Just because you don't understand how much of a masterpiece, the literary work of art that takes inspiration from Lois Lowry's The Giver in skateboarding form, Shaun White skateboarding, doesn't mean that I don't have to.
Anything
Alright.
that can take anything valuable from The Giver is already a work of art. I mean, The Giver sucks.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Everybody's 5th grade version of themselves just cried out in rage.
Hey, it was 7th grade for me.
Yeah, okay, I should
Okay,
say,
I'm not-
I read The Giver after I saw the movie. And the movie's hot shit, and the book is better than the movie.
Yeah.
So when I was in 7th grade, was when the movie came out.
Oh,
So
What a
at the end
betrayal.
of the unit, it was still in theaters. It hadn't even had a physical release yet. So like,
everybody got to go?
Like, yeah, there was a class field trip to see The Giver in theaters, which I
That's-
didn't go.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I remember the teacher was very disappointed the next day.
Yeah, I mean, even if the teacher is disappointed in the movie, which fair enough, the movie was not very good. It's still, I think, a good thing that everybody got to go, except for you. That sucks. But
It was. I just didn't sign the permission slip because I didn't give a shit.
okay, but I mean, like those kinds of things. I don't know. Do they still do those in school? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just too depressed about the state of the world, and maybe school is actually still cool as hell.
So,
but like
I
stuff
will
like
say
that, I
this.
remember that was cool as hell in school.
I will say this. The last book I ever had as assigned reading in high school, this was senior year, we read No Country for Old Men.
Nice.
And
Wow.
we were going to watch the movie in class. Like, permission slips.
Shit.
Yeah, permission slips were printed out and everything. They were handed out to us early March 2020.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
So we never ended up watching that movie in class.
that sucks.
Yep.
I mean,
Never saw that teacher again, actually, as a matter of fact.
that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird. Yeah. By the way, this music in this part of the game is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
I
It's like
love
kind of
this.
like a surf rock kind of track.
Is okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say a music thing, and I'm gonna get crucified for this.
All right, I'm listening.
This
My
reminds
hammer and
me
nails
of-
are ready.
This reminds me of Surf Curse.
Works for me.
What is Surf Curse?
It's a band, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, it works for me.
Okay.
Yeah. You could breathe now, man. The holy carrot, it looks pristine.
It looks beautiful. And
I
it's
like
got these
all the
beautiful
like
fish.
they're not
yeah.
really like wireframe, but like the fish swimming around.
Yeah,
You-
kinda like
I think
paper.
What are they made of? They like origami
you-
fish, but they're
you
made
described
of.
them as sort of looking like a glass reflection, or like at the bottom of like a pool of
Oh
water.
no!
know?
Well, yeah, actually, kind of. Actually, that is what they look like. They do look like the caustics at the bottom of water. And then when
That's
you see
what it's called.
yeah, and then the reflections from the jewel as you get further into the battle. I remember you'll see more of them. But yeah, I remember I learned that word because I was looking up how to recreate that effect in Godot, and I was like, it looks cool, and it's
See,
way
now
beyond my skill level.
Now I feel bad because you taught me something actually new today about caustics, and I lied to you about scare chords.
Yeah.
And now I
You
feel
remember
like a
earlier
big
when I was in
asshole.
distress? That was when you were supposed to feel bad.
Yeah, I think we all
Late
can
is better
grow. I
than
think
never,
that's the,
but
yeah.
that was.
Now I
that
have to
was-
think of something to teach you about music.
Yeah, teach me literally anything about music. You heard how scared I was,
Oh God! Now I have to think.
and I basically deserved the crucifixion I got last
Okay.
episode.
So
about
this beat right now, the do 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 do.
It's changing, it's too late.
Oh, look at that! I landed into the grind. I
Yeah,
get
well,
to
what
keep
about-
going.
The beats? Yeah, nice. Anyways, this beat's called the clave. The 3 + 3 + 2. It's called the clave.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a African dance rhythm.
Yeah, it's also got some real bass in that song.
Yep.
So like a 3 + 3 + 2.
Yeah. Da, 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 da,
Is
da,
that
da,
happening-
da,
is
da,
that
da,
happening,
da, 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 da.
Instead of 4/4, or in addition to 4/4.
It is a way to. It
How
is a
does
way
that
to make
interact with that system?
It's a way to make threes fit into 4 because
Okay,
3
so
+
it's
3
like-
+ 2 is 8.
Oh, I see. Okay, got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
makes
we pondered the holy carrot, and the holy carrot pondered back.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Yeah, it's
right.
time
The
to get
boss
this.
battle.
Yeah, so
This
this is really
phase.
cool. It's like riding away from you, and it kind of follows this track, and you have to, stomp in the moving kind of shapes.
And one
This
of the
kinda
things I
reminds me
love.
of,
Oh, go
Go
please.
ahead.
Say what you were going to say. It reminds you of, because that'll add to what I was going to say.
it reminds me of Neon Genesis Evangelion. A little bit.
Interesting. So what I was going to say was, I love that this level, this boss battle, feels like a dream of skating through a space. And like
Yeah.
it's like hyper it's like surreal, and it captures the feeling of going through arches and avoiding obstacles
Yeah.
and the street lights and that vibe, but then like also evokes all of those individual experiences we have. Like you're having an experience with Neon Genesis, and I'm having a different experience with whatever sci-fi thing is, and so it's like I love, that's one of the things I love about art, but I think we talked about this before, that this game is very much an art piece over a video games game.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's an
Yeah,
interactive
'cause-
art exhibit, in a way.
Yeah, because we were sort of like, oh, I wish you could just free ride around this specific area anytime
Yeah.
you wanted, rather than having the boss battle and the time limit or such. But maybe that's part of it. Like,
Right, that's
Yeah.
part of the
only having this as a fleeting area that, you know, you can't stay in forever.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
having it fly away from you means that you're
Chasing
not,
it.
You're not just standing in an area and looking at the buildings. That's not the experience of skateboarding, right? So the feeling is evoked by the action of moving.
Yeah. In fact, we kind of get to cheat by appreciating this area, you know, a second time by recording and watching it back.
That's
I don't know. Not
that's
cheating,
kind of true.
but-
Yeah, a little bit. I mean,
It's
but
not
when
the
you-
intended experience, but sometimes art is able to be experienced in unintended ways.
That's true. Yeah, this is sort of a slight remix of the intended experience, which is you holding a controller and playing the game yourself.
But yeah, this area especially, like, everything is gray, but there's so much color all around that
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, it's really cool use of it.
It's beautiful. Yeah. I
no,
don't know. The
it's-
Penguin's probably going to be happy with this, I think.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be
I
fine.
mean,
He did say he wanted it. I guess he didn't specify whole. Did he specify? I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
It just said he wanted it, and here it is. We'll see. We'll see.
Here's the
it'll be
thing:
fine.
it's
It'll be fine.
40,000. So I don't want to bring this up to him, but it's 40,000 souls split into 1,000,000 pieces.
Oh yeah. So what's the soul per piece amount?
Bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're not supposed to really relate to him, but if I was the Penguin, I don't really know if I could accept that as,
Payment.
fulfilling the agreement that we had. No?
Well,
Did they sign a contract about it?
No.
no.
But
We just said we'd get it for him.
Yeah.
But exactly, that means the Penguin is allowed to feel how he wants to feel about it. There's no, because there was no contract.
Okay. Yeah. So
No?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. No sense dwelling on it. You can't do anything about it until you're face to face with him.
The best laid plans of mice and mice involve cheese.
yeah.
Yeah.
Best plans of mice and rats involves cheese.
It's true.
That's a good quote. I think William Carlos Williams said that.
Yeah.
I actually got it from Henry David Thoreau.
Okay.
My apologies.
So yeah, I did just check it on a piece of paper. That is in fact 2/5 of a soul per piece of time, and that's less. That's not even.
That's pretty
Not
bad.
even,
We'll
not even
make it
half
work.
a
We'll make it
soul.
work.
Okay. We just won't bring it up. We'll see what he thinks.
Yeah.
I mean, he is pretty wobbly. Have you finally decided to join my collection?
Yeah, we have the
We have
carrot.
the carrot.
Sure
Yeah,
you do.
oh, sure you do. Here. Dump it all out.
Just
And then I love
skitters on the
this. It's
glass
like,
counter.
oh,
Oh,
just
God.
stares.
now that was a real kind of.
Those are blood red eyes for sure. Look
Yeah,
at the
it's true.
fumes. Look at the fucking fumes, dude.
He runs to the back rooms by Kane Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know he's
Do you guys
only
know that
20
he's only 20 years old?
Yeah. He's actually 2/5 of a human
Of a soul. Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah. He's the first director in history to only have 2/5 of a soul.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You insolent rodents! You destroyed,
Destroyed the
carrot.
car cat.
Yeah.
We didn't destroy it. We just Skated it to death.
Well, the penguin rips up the deed, and now the moon will explode into a million little pieces.
God!
But if
no.
you'd rip up the deed, then who owns the moon?
No
Without
one.
an
The
owner,
moon
the
stops
moon's
existing.
going to destroy itself.
This is how property law works in real life. I have a buddy.
Oh, fuck. I forgot how cool this boss battle
Yeah,
is.
see, the moon is orbiting faster and faster. It'll swallow you whole unless you can match its momentum.
You'll
It's like
only
you
have a
only
few
have a
minutes
few
to
minutes.
build your momentum, and then it'll burn off your momentum during the battle.
Yeah, so I'll explain once the
Yes.
battle starts, but the contract tightens. Yeah, it is the contract around his neck.
Yeah.
That must feel unpleasant.
Additional contract.
Yeah. Alright, and the violet moon screamed ownerless.
I also scream when I'm without my owner.
Alright, and so we have a new kind of boss battle. Now, instead of trying to drain the health of something, we're trying to rack up as many points as we can. We want to get over 100,000 points and then stay over 100,000 points for the entire time limit. I say that because, yes, as Blank Tester mentioned, you will note that later into this, if we ride around without tricking, we'll start losing points, so we have
The
to keep tricking.
moonlight will burn away your points.
Yeah, and so like
not my points.
this is where I think like the music and the levels and just the kind of environment feel like absolutely designed for each other. Because I mean, Samang like knew you would be hearing all 3 minutes of this track.
Yeah.
So he could make things get like more and more intense, kind of along with the song.
God, that's so cool.
It's like an interactive music video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I feel like
The
interactive
Winamp
music videos should be
visualizer.
more of a thing. You know, like if musicians released a game, like a tiny little free game experience that you could play through to listen to the song.
That feels like marketing.
Yeah, I mean it is marketing, but I mean like you could make something cool out of it.
It wasn't a game, but didn't Radiohead do like a art exhibit kind of about their album? I think Joseph Geller mentioned it in a
Yeah,
in a
I
video.
think they did.
Jacob Geller?
Yes, but
Yeah,
Who's
sorry.
Joseph?
correct.
yeah,
Geller.
so something like that, like trying to do more with
Yeah.
experiencing music.
You know, I will, since it's come up so much, we actually did discuss things like this in music business class. Interesting ways of how people have marketed their music, such as how Jack White loves to really play with the physical medium of... He takes like his vinyl pressings really seriously, has an active hand in them. There's also this one indie band who released a song on ice.
Whoa.
Yeah, like
Actual
like-
physical ice.
well, when 10 people got a copy of the song with a mold that you poured water into, and
Freeze.
you froze it, and you froze it, and the grooves in it, because it had little indentures,
Yeah.
and the grooves
Oh
in
my
it
God.
worked like a vinyl record, and you could play it on a vinyl record.
That's
Player.
insane. So you probably need to pour water in there and then freeze it with like liquid nitrogen to make sure that it stays frozen long enough
Holy
to play
fuck,
nice.
that drop.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
drop
oh,
is
That
so
drop is
yeah.
awesome. I'm gonna finish this really quickly. The song is about like the fleeting nature of things, so it's a metaphor for because it's gonna fucking melt.
That's so cool.
I don't care about that anymore. This song is awesome.
This song rules.
This song fucks.
Was this? Do you know if this was Blood Cultures or the other guy?
I feel like this is Blood Cultures. I don't know what like track name it
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, now the Fuss are here.
Yeah, everything's ramping up. The Fuss are here to try to stop you, but I mean they're too late. We're tricking the hell
God.
out of this.
I'm running out of time to make the Killers jokes.
The light is shining from you. You're casting your own reflections on the ground now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Brendan Flowers.
I don't know who that is.
What did
but
Brendan
fuck him.
Flowers ever do?
Be the lead singer of the Killers, who released the album Hot Fuss in 2005.
Okay.
Okay,
I
interesting.
still think that was a
own that.
fuck-youable offense.
I believe I own that track on that album on vinyl.
Wow.
Well, we can go full circle.
There we go. You should put it in the freezer.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to it.
It's pretty cool.
I got it because Do you not like the? You said fuck him earlier, so I don't know if he's back.
So the joke is that like their biggest album, their first album was called Hot Fuzz. You know, like Fuzz.
Okay.
The Fuzz are like antagonists in this game. So
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm still confused. Is he like a creep or something, or is he?
No,
cool?
as far as I'm aware, he just makes
so he's fine.
mediocre
Okay.
music these days.
Okay, yeah, because I was never really big into the Killers, and then I found out that I asked my brother-in-law if my wife is into any particular bands that I should like get an album, and he was like, "Oh, she's really into this," and we were like in the vinyl store, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll buy one," and I bought a copy, and I brought it home, and she was like, "Oh, who?" And I was like, "What do you mean, who?" And
I thought you were really into this.
Apparently, yeah, like her brothers thought she was really into it because she was like listening to it for a summer or something, and she just completely forgot
Okay.
that she was into the
Oh, we'll see.
yeah.
Anyway, this picture is really cool. It's almost like it's winter, like it's snow.
Yeah,
I think
everywhere.
it is. Yeah.
yeah. That's beautiful.
I could live in this picture.
yeah. Oh my god, I could too.
Yeah.
Even with the wobbling.
Yeah, and the wobbling might be a little uncomfortable at first, but maybe
Yeah.
you'll feel like
Even a little, even with that discomfort, I could live in that picture.
Yeah.
The centipede. It smells of this dust. It seeks to eat the moon like you, to sleep. They're mentioning that centipede quite a bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sure it's fine.
yeah.
I'm not.
And that was
worried.
Hellsea.
I'd never be scared of a centipede.
Yeah, you do in that boss battle, you do go, over the bridges, over kind of the red liquid. But
Yeah.
No.
I want to do a read through of the full poem of the story,
Yeah.
like beginning to end, at the end of the thing. Maybe
maybe
we'll do
do
a
it
read through or something.
well, we've got one more moon to eat. So, we're descending one more layer next time on Skate Story.